we contacted the ministry, and unfortunately to date we have yet to receive a response. And basically what I'm saying is that it's imperative that civil society play a critical role in the self-assessment process of UNCAC's implementation. And this is indicative of the fact that the UNCAC civil society coalition, of which the Belize Peace Movement is part, has what is called a transparency pledge. And this transparency pledge is specific to, civil society, because what has happened is that over the years, they found that there have been blocks of nations that have sort of edged civil society out of the equation. And if you're looking at true transparency, you have to have civil society organizations from throughout the length and breadth of the nation involved in the process. So as part and parcel of our correspondence to the, minister in charge, we also challenged the government to sign on to the transparency pledge. And again, unfortunately, we have yet to receive any response. And within the entire scheme of things, we're also asking for the government to update us as to where it stands, whether or not a committee has been set up, and if there is a committee, who is it comprised of? And also, we've asked for a meeting with the UNCAC focal point, who coordinates the entire review process. So basically what we're asking is for them to open the door to show a true commitment towards transparency of this effort involving the UNCAC review process. And again, unfortunately, we have yet to hear from the authorities at this time.
With that being said, then, is there a grace period that the BPM is looking for before you make a next move or before you address the situation again from the minister for his response?
Okay, well, basically, after 2 weeks, 2+ weeks, I think that it's pretty obvious that the government is not taking us seriously. And by virtue of being part of the UNCAC Civil Society Coalition, our next move is to liaise with our international colleagues and see what needs to be done in order to gain the government's attention on this matter. Because, I mean, the bottom line is this, man, and we have to be straight up and quite frank with regards to our position. If government is serious about being transparent with regards to the UNCAC process, there is no reason, no justifiable reason why they would summarily try to ignore our entreaty, right? And we're just making a call to the government. We're telling the government to please man up, do the right thing. I mean, is it that much of a threat to have civil society as part of the process? If you're serious about being transparent and not just giving lip service to the process, then acknowledge our correspondence, invite us to the entire process, and let's get the ball moving. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Either you do it or you don't. But irrespective of whatever their reaction is, whether it's to try to continue to summarily ignore us or what have you, the BPM will be persistent because we owe it to the Belizean public, we owe it to the process so that we can do this thing right.